Have you ever been on a crowded train or sitting in a cafe and suddenly felt those wandering eyes peeking over your shoulder at your phone? It's uncomfortable, right? What if I told you Samsung might have just solved that problem in the most futuristic way possible? And no, I'm not talking about those clunky privacy screen protectors you stick on your display. This is something entirely new that could change the way we use our phones. Stick with me until the end of this video, because the leaks about the Galaxy S26 Ultra show something that feels like it has been pulled out of science fiction. Samsung is still rolling out One UI 8 to a lot of its phones. Some people don't even have the stable version yet, but in the background, there is already talk about One UI 8.5 coming with the Galaxy S26 series right out of the box. And in this leaked build, there's one thing everyone is buzzing about. It's called Flex Magic Pixel. Now that name might sound like a trick, but it could be the beginning of a brand new kind of smartphone display. So here's how it works, at least from what the code shows. Flex Magic Pixel seems to use AI to control viewing angles in real time. Imagine you're scrolling through your messages. To your eyes, the screen looks bright and clear. But to the person sitting next to you, it's just a blurry mess, almost like your phone has frosted glass on the sides. It's your content, your eyes only. And it doesn't stop there. There are mentions of two modes. One is maximum privacy mode. Think of it like blackout curtains for your display, cutting visibility for anyone except you. The second is a manual option where you can tweak it, maybe even schedule it, or link it to certain apps. For example, every time you open your banking app, the privacy display kicks in. Or you could set it to activate in the evenings when you're on the train. That's smart and it's personal. Now, let's be real. Everyone has had that awkward moment where someone else's eyes wander a little too long on your screen. Maybe it's a stranger sitting beside you. Maybe it's even a friend or coworker. And in that split second, your personal world doesn't feel so personal anymore. Phones hold our conversations, our finances, our private photos, and our work. They're extensions of us. The idea that Samsung might finally be stepping in with a solution built right into the display feels like a breath of relief. Of course, we need to balance the excitement with reality. Samsung hasn't confirmed this. It's based on leaks from a build, which means things could change or even disappear before launch. And because Flex Magic Pixel sounds like hardware-based tech, it probably won't roll out to every phone. Most likely, the Galaxy S26 Ultra will get it first. Maybe the Pro model too, but budget or mid-range devices? That's doubtful, at least in the beginning. That said, Samsung does have a history of turning wild ideas into reality. Curved displays, AMOLED breakthroughs, foldable phones, all things that once sounded experimental until Samsung made them mainstream. So this isn't impossible. In fact, it feels like a natural step forward for a company that is always trying to lead the display game. Think about the possibilities. This feature could tie into Samsung's secure folder so the moment you unlock it, the privacy screen activates. Or imagine it during a video call. You could keep the screen clear for yourself while people sitting near you only see a dim blur. Even entertainment could benefit. A movie mode that narrows viewing angles for immersion. A sharing mode that opens them up wide when you're showing photos to friends. For me, the emotional side of this stands out. Our phones carry so much of who we are. They're our diaries, our banks, our memories. Yet in public, they're vulnerable little windows anyone can peek into. A built-in privacy-first display doesn't just sound cool. It feels like a company finally saying, we understand your everyday struggles, not just your digital security. And if Samsung pulls this off, you can bet other brands will follow. Apple, Google, maybe even smaller players. In a few years, privacy displays could be as normal as night mode cameras. Now, I'm curious about you. Would you actually use this feature? Would you let the phone decide when to turn on privacy mode, or would you want to stay fully in control? Do you see it as essential, or do you think it's just another extra feature that sounds exciting but ends up ignored? Drop your thoughts below because I feel like this one could split people. Some will absolutely love it, others will call it unnecessary. So that's what the leaks are telling us. The Galaxy S26 Ultra be the first phone with Flex Magic Pixel privacy display technology, running One UI 8.5 right out of the box. Whether it becomes a game changer or stays an experiment, we'll have to wait for Samsung's official word. Until then, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this look at what's coming, make sure you stay tuned. There's so much more ahead and you won't want to miss it. Take care of yourself, protect your privacy, and I'll see you in the next one.